Hello everyone, and welcome along to my Week 2 GMAN match with United Scarab Khemirates. You may have noticed this season that I'm not streaming the games, but I'm just recording them instead. It's very much an effort to take some of the pressure off myself, which I found a bit of last season, and I was finding it difficult to try and work out what the hell I was doing while having an audience of 50 or so people judging my every move. So this time I'm just recording it so you can watch it on YouTube and call me an idiot behind my back, essentially. Good news, we have a new player for the team, and he has a big glove on, because finally we have a throw-ra for this Khemri team. And in what is possibly the most laboured pun of all time, he's called Imhotel California Tep. I think we'll leave it at that. So we got a win in our first game against the Chaos Dwarfs and Dawson's team. And we're up against Orcs this week and the Dazzle Whaaagstaz OrganizedCrisis team, which is a little bit hurt. We've got a Agi 4 but only Armor 6 Goblin who's out for this one. He does have a Guard Troll, which is quite nice and is something that can maybe take on my Tomb Guardians if I'm not careful. Other than that, the only other level is this Strength 4 on the Blitzer, who also is armor busted. So the team's a little broken. Only 2 rerolls as well because of the Troll Goblin start. And they took a loss in their first game. Going to be given just over 100k in TV away for this one. I need to get 1 skeleton in. He needs to get 2 lone alignment in. So I imagine it'll probably be a bribe that we'll see from OrganizedCrisis here. So yeah, things are going well so far. We managed to get a hell of a lot of SPP from the Greenhorn Cup game. Just waiting for OrganizedCrisis to accept the ticket, and then we'll be good to go. Of course, having sent the invite means I can't show you the division at the stand. Now we can. So we've got Keji and Yasind at the top with 2 wins out of 2. And Andy, a Donkey Dragon, even. Whichever you prefer. His vampires are 1-1-0. They might have been 2-0-0, but for that Bloodlust incident, which is probably best not referred to. So we can go joint top if we get a win here, or we'll go into joint 3rd place with a draw, or we'll stay precisely where we are if we lose this one. Orcs could be, it depends. I mean, last time against the Chaos Dwarfs we saw a lot of the armor value 9 players get wrecked early on by the considerable amount of Mighty Blow on the field. Other than that, if the Orcs' armor manages to hold, then this could be a tough one, especially if my skeletons start getting removed, because we didn't take any damage at all against the Chaos Dwarfs, which was quite surprising, actually. So I'm checking in with OrganizedCrisis on Discord, and he's saying that for some reason the ticket keeps getting cancelled, which is a little irritating. Not entirely sure what the issue is. Nothing we can really do except just wait. There we go. There's the ticket in. So we've got 1 journeyman skeleton for this one after we took another. I'm suffering with skeleton deaths, which could be worse. But obviously as Khemri, I'm trying to want to build up that quantity of skeletons so we can get a bit of a fouling game going as well. Essentially because it makes things awfully difficult. We need removals to win games, and if we don't get removals, we are not going to win games. So he's taking a reroll as opposed to a bribe. Of course, he's only playing down with 2 rerolls, so I can understand that. None of his Black Orcs are leveled, and Black Orcs will 1 and 9, much like Tomb Guardians, more often than you'd like. So here we go, Orcs versus Khemri. And it's the Orcs in the Tiger Stripe kit. Which is quite a nice one. It's another one where I think with most games I'm going to probably want to win the coin toss if possible, just so I can get some early Mighty Blow hits in and try to establish that numbers advantage. It's nice in our 6th game to finally have a thrower. Of course, we had to replace Tomb Guardian in the Greenhorn Cup, which is why we were short of one there, and we do get to receive, which is good news. So, of course, the 2 Blitzeras I've got is a single Mighty Blow and a Mighty Blow tackle. The tackle is, for all intents and purposes, worthless here. So there's no real reason to be favouring blitzing with Tala Swift over Ran Bone Man. I imagine we will see possibly the lone alignment just left as fodder on the front line here as opposed to Black Orcs, because you'd much prefer to lose them than the big strength 4 fellas. Although instead looks like the lineman might be going to protect the thrower. Oh, we are going to get offered 2 Black Orcs on the front line. So, makes sense to put the guard in the middle, stick a Mighty Blow on one side and stick another Tomb Guardian on the other side. We'll bring the thrower out into the backfield. And then we will pretty much just go from there. We have a dirty player skeleton in Kyrol Dal. And we also have a wrestle skeleton now as well, because we just don't seem to quite be able to roll guard at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. Going to keep the blitzers to one side because we might want to target one of the spare blitzers on the side here. I'm saying that if I can spare enough, it might be worth having a blast at the strength 4 guy actually, with some Mighty Blow, because he is armor 8. As stands, this is currently all good enough because our guard pretty much cancels his guard. And we'll see how this goes. High kick is really, really nice for me. Just try and get the ball in the hands of the thrower, who has promptly screwed it up. So happy days. Okay, we need to not 1 and 9 if possible. Pow is a very good start. Don't think I'm going to follow these up, because I want to hold some sort of line. I don't want to give away, with strength 4 players, I don't want to give away too many blocks on Tomb Guardians, because losing them is just bad news. There's a push only on the troll, so we'll leave him to one side so he doesn't get any free blocks. And now I think I'm going to start making tracks towards my old friend here, the strength 4 blitzer. Now to do that, how are we going to do that? We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Tomb Guardian here. We're going to need a skeleton there. And then we're going to have to blitz. You see, this might give up a Black Orc. What we want to do is we want to rotate this skeleton around here. So maybe the better option, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, might be to take a GFI here. Just to see if we can get an assist up the field like that. We'll take this block now, because this would allow us to rotate that loner skeleton around. 5. So he would sit here, and then we're going to try and put that skeleton around there. It's a little risky, but the ball is relatively safe right now, so I think we can afford to try it. Please don't fall down, because what I don't want to do is leave the Mighty Blow based up here against the Black Orc. So now, in fact, we don't need to do that, but I am just going to bring him across as cover anyway. And we will also move the Wrestle skeleton over here, just so we don't allow too many assists on the Tomb Guardians. And then we will have a go at the Strength 4 Armor 8. And we will be roundly not rewarded for it. Let's have a think. So we do want to push him away. And to be honest, we probably just want to push him away entirely so we don't give up any hits at all. To the Orcs. You can just chill there. And then we're going to try the pickup with the thrower. And, well, there you go. Sure hands, happy days. So we are under precisely no threat at all from the Orcs in terms of him getting the ball. So we can just afford to sort of chill here and pick our moment next time. No removals, but a pretty decent first turn. We didn't need to burn a reroll or anything like that. And we aren't giving up any blocks at all. So the Orcs are only going to get one hit. I think, of course, with the throw rows and the blitz rows, if they're loose like this, they are relatively quick enough to be able to switch back over here if needs be. They're not super rapid. That is very useful with the loner staying up there. Because it also leaves a blitzer tied up against some juicy mighty blow. Which is good news all around. So this is Organised Crisis pretty much saying, you're not coming this way. And that is an Orc that is not in play for now, but might come into play later. Realistically, it would have made more sense to put him in this sort of region just to be a threat on the ball. Give me something to think about. But it does kind of limit the options of moving the play back this way, if we're not careful. Okay, so that is an interesting one. That gives me a chain push option, which will theoretically maximize the number of mighty blow hits I can take. We can use this Tomb Guardian to chain push the Black Orc onto the Troll. The Troll can then be pushed onto this Tomb Guardian, and we can have a go there if we can find an assist somewhere. Or the other option is to push this Blitzer onto this Tomb Guardian and give us a natural 2 dice without needing to worry about the ball too much. What do we want to do with the ball if this all goes south? Well, where it is actually not too bad because that Orc's not in range. So we can afford to take that. And we're going to roll a push. So we are going to take... Let's have a think about this. I'm going to push the Troll over into this sort of area. Follow that up. So now we can rotate a Tomb Guardian round to here possibly. Or if we take this hit, we could possibly follow up with some Guard. There's a nice pout. So, you see, what we can maybe do, if we can get the Troll down, there's a potential for a foul here from this dirty player, which would be quite good news. That's a double skull, and that is not good. And that is a turnover. Oh dear. Not awfully clever. That puts my best Tomb Guardian in a spot of bother. This is now a full-on scrub, but I don't think that works out too badly for me. Assuming I don't start losing skeletons. The turnover was a shame. Set 7 letting us down there. That's a stun. That highlighted exactly the problem I was saying about Tomb Guardians turning over like that. Thankfully no break on Miley Osiris, because that would be very bad news. It's pretty much my best player at the moment. Considering a big foul, which I guess makes sense to try and get rid of a Mighty Blow Tomb Guardian. He still doesn't really have a shot on the ball, but it can certainly put me in a lot worse position than I previously was, and that's what turnovers will do. We're going to turn away from the foul with the loner, and instead turn that into a 2-die uphill on the skeleton. I guess we'll take the push. So he hasn't yet blitzed. I don't know where that blitz is going. If it is going. However, my chain push sensors are tingling right now. I think we can get this loner if we play our cards right here. So what we want to do, stand you up, put you in there. We might need to retreat this Tomb Guardian to here, just for a bit of protection. Though we're not going to be awfully well protected, if we're honest. I'm thinking, hit there, push into here, push into here, push into here. And that can be my surf. All things going to plan. But in order to do that, I think I need to make the assist with the ball carrier, and that feels awfully risky. Alternatively, we could... I mean, we've got all sorts of chain push options on here. Because we could also hit this troll, if we were to fill that gap. And then start really motoring with chain pushes. I think I'm possibly just going to stand you up for now, because the troll is fairly locked down. We're going to try the riskier approach here. Because who doesn't like risky? What could possibly go wrong? You there. Gives me a hit and a power is really good news. Oh, now I could surf the thrower. Could surf the thrower if I played my cards right here. But that one might be a 2-die uphill. We're going to go for the lineman. Just because I think it's a safer bet. Because we are using a loner to make the block, which is inherently super, super risky. Okay, let's see how else are we going to do this. We need... It's only a 1 dice. That'll only be a 1 dice. And it's with a loner. And I also might want to foul him, actually. So we're going to need more support somehow. But I also need to protect the ball. So I don't think the foul is an option here. Now that is a 2 dice, which could be quite useful. Just to relieve some pressure on proceedings. Gotta make him loose. There. Still haven't blitzed yet either. I don't think we're going to be able to take the foul. Man, this is so risky if this loner gets this wrong. What I could do here is... No, hang on, you need to protect the ball. You can't risk that at all. You're going to have to chill there. Loner gets it right, which is good news. It's at least one gone. And then I think I might need a 4+ dodge from this skeleton. Happy days. And the reason for that is because this Black Orc is probably going to be able to remove this Blitz-Ra, and that would leave a gap with this Blitzer into here. The removal's nice, at the very least. We are a little boxed in right now. Stepping that lineman up there gives him a 2 dice on him because of the guard. Oh, it's a double skull. So I disagree with that as is... Oh, it's a turnover as well. Oh dear, that's a good Tomb Guardian gone. So I disagree with that as a first block, mainly because if he was going to use the reroll, he probably wanted it over here to get some pressure on the ball. That does kind of let me get away with it a bit. Although at the very least he has removed a Tomb Guardian, which is good news for him. Now, my chain push sensor's tingling again. I don't think there's a way to get the thrower into the crowd, but I do think there's easily a way to get the blitzer into the crowd. But it does involve some fairly Larry ideas, putting him onto the ball carrier. Okay, so what else are we doing? We want to put you up in here, I think. I want some more Tomb Guardian support. Up. Actually, no, what I want is you there, so I can take a hit on the troll and follow up to get support that way. That's another 1 dice. Oh, it's a 2 dice this time. That's even better. So we'll take that. Find a power on you. Okay, Loner, don't let me down. Good man, another surf. Crowd not helping me out here. However, we can also blitz his thrower now, which is super duper. That's armor 8. And that's a double push. Now, 2 dice uphill here is just super risky and not worth at all. Is the 4+ dodge with the skeleton worth it to try and make it a 1 dice? Not really, because you're at least taking up one of these to make a block, and it might end up being both. So I think he's fine as we are. We're looking okay. turnover really helped us out. What we do have is that numbers advantage, which is always good news. We're up by 1 only because of the KO on Miley. But that loner is on fire with the serfs. That's a stunt. Going with the Black Orc a little riskier than going with the Blitzer. Just because they're both down would allow me to not wrestle and cause a turnover. Skeleton's holding up for now. That is worse news. That is probably going to open up a shot on the ball. If he'd followed that... Oh no, of course, because he filled that gap up. Had he put him there, he might have had a shot on the ball if he'd followed up with the Black Orc too. The spare Blitzer would have been the threat. As is, you can still take a 1 dice on the ball. Hasn't blitzed yet. His other option is also to fill these 2 gaps to get an assist on the Tomb Guardian. That would make it a 2 dice. I think that's what we're going to go for. If the Black Orc can take him down and follow up. Yeah, spotted the play. So that power is really bad news for me, actually. Really bad news, because this could get messy. Yeah, big pow. Oh, dear me, that's a bad scatter. Oh, right, okay, things to get sorted. Right now. That lets me do a scatter of the ball that I need to do. I need to hope this works out. That's also not good. That's really, really not good. Okay. Next agenda is going to be to Blitz's thrower. So what I need to work out is how many players I can get out of trouble here or bring into more useful positions, because this is not looking particularly grand right now. I don't think there's any way to get any of these 3 out of here, realistically. We're going to look for a foul on this Blitzer with the dirty player, because we can get an assist here. You're going to have to mark the troll. We need that sure hands player out of the way here. Also lets me 2 dice that Black Orc. Okay, so if I 2 dice him, I could put the dirty player here. And then we could chain push a lot of orcs away from this ball, actually. Oh, right. Gamble time. The decision is, do I want to foul before I try this? A 9+, no I don't. So you're going here. So So the idea here is that we hit you, and then we push you away, and then we push you away, and then we push you away. And then we also want to follow that up. Oh, Mighty Blow has not even got through him once yet. Right, this is now just a scrum. The reason I was considering the foul is because if we could have got a stun on him, that would isolate the troll. Although there was a spare Black Orc there that he could have used to make it a 2+ really stupid. He's absolutely going to want to hit my throw right here. Another stun. If he wants to go for the scatter, he could use Lineman, Black Orc, and other Black Orc to try and push Whaaagstaz Tull into the ball. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to go for. I'll get this skeleton back next turn, the wrestle one. Nope, we're not. We're just going to cancel the assist. So the troll's going to take a 1 dice, is he? Troll's got a 1 dice on. Nope, we're going to blitz the throw. Oh, that makes sense. Really don't want you to die. He's alright, folks. He's fine. There's a 1 dice with block there. Man, this is so difficult for me to get this ball out of here now. So difficult. I could really use the troll turning over if possible. No, he's just going to pow the dirty player. The problem I've got is that I've absolutely not been able to get Mighty Blow to do anything. I'm really, really struggling to get Orcs removed other than the 2 we've served. But we've not even got stuns. Meanwhile, my Tomb Guardians are taking poundings. Like absolute poundings right now. Who needs Mighty Blow? Okay. So, first block here is going to have to be on the troll. Because we need a knockdown as well, because we need his guard removing from proceedings here. We've got a hit here. Get a knockdown, which is good. That allows me to push Loner away. I really need to hurt something soon. Now, scatter. Scatter here's great, scatter there's terrible, so we can't do it. I cannot hurt these orcs. They are so strong today. Let's you down. Double power is really nice, actually. We can properly isolate the troll now as well. come on, at least a stun. At least a stun. Gonna need a throw or dodge because we need him back in the game. Yeah, okay. Well, double one into 6 and a 5. Oh, this has not been a good half of Blood Bowl, unfortunately. Really not been a good half. It's very... I mean, it's unlikely the Orcs are going to score, to be fair. But they've got me locked down right now. I'm having to give up 2 dice on my good players. There's just so many of them around the ball that it's so difficult to get them shifted. Powers keep raining in. Ah, come on as well, the armor break. It's all going one way. Ah, this troll is winding me up something rotten right now. I need a scoring threat next turn, which puts a player away. Next turn's a turn where, well, yeah, he's got a free pick up with the ball now with the thrower. There is nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. That'll do it. If he makes a dodge, I'm in big trouble here. If he makes this, I'm in massive trouble. Yeah, can't stop the onslaught right now. That is a GFI I don't agree with. God, I am just in so much bother. This troll is killing me. All I've got now is a 1 dice here. Because I need to have a go with the wrestle on the thrower. I'm so screwed. We're not playing for a 1-0 now. We're playing for a 0-0 at half-time. We try and turn this around in the second half. We've got no armor breaks to our name yet. I'm so screwed. Oh, that is a 2 dice. Oh, because of course he's providing the assist. That's fair enough. Well, we need a knockdown here. Like our life depends on it, and we get one, thankfully. Just cannot remotely harm these things. So it is a 1 dice with wrestle. Needs re-rolling, doesn't it? Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. I can't catch him now. That is 1-0 to the Orcs at halftime. And it's because I've not been able to do any damage at all. We are firing blanks today. And we've been roundly... Like the Tomb Guardians have just taken a pound. If I don't get that Tomb Guardian back for the second half, this is done. At best, we can maybe scrape a 1-1 out of this. If we can turn over in the second half. That's another armor break. Hang on. Ah, this troll is winding me up. That was an unnecessary reroll as well. It was not needed. I need 2 GFIs to mark him, essentially, is what I've got now. And the likelihood is when he knocks him down, he's going to be able to use this Black Orc to mark up the skeleton anyway. Yeah, it is when, not if. Ah, Christ. Come on, every block's an armor break. So he needs 1 GFI to mark him up. Okay, target him instead. Finds a POW. Thankfully that's going to regen, but the quantity of armor breaks is astounding. Alright, so I've got no reroll. And we have to go and mark him. Well, that might save us. Because I don't think... Well, he can reach with 2 GFIs to make an assist possible. Oh man, this is just horrible right now. Horrible. Might as well try a blitz somewhere. Okay, well we're going to have to just reset the state of play here and hope for the best in the second half. I can't even one dice here because if I turn over, that's his assist sorted. So it's a 3+ to probably win the game. Yeah. This is the problem with Khemri when you don't get removals. The game can just turn on you like that. So, we need to find a way he comes back, thankfully. Because we've done no damage at all. Nothing whatsoever. So we need to somehow find a way to turn this round and equalise. Well, it can all change. If the Mighty Blow starts firing in the second half, this will be a different kettle of fish. But man, the win is out of the question now, and it's whether we can salvage a draw. But obviously we cannot afford to concede again, and we somehow have to turn this round super, super quick. Here we go then. Short kick. Could have been useful if I... Oh, that would have been really useful if I'd rolled a blitz. As it happens, that could actually scatter into a touchback, which is a shame. Ideally, we want this to scatter here, where we might have a chance of the ball going in the crowd. As it is though, if he just catches this, I'm just in trouble again, because it'll be difficult to stop him just getting covered down the field. Okay, that could work for me. He needs GFI with the thrower to pick it up. The Troll's been the star man. He's not really stupid once yet. And has stood up on 4 pluses as well. Oh, we're down on men as well. Still don't understand this random blitzer down the other side strategy. Very much waste of player. The Troll is just rampant. Absolutely rampant. That's not good news, that one. The problem is that all of these removals are fairly disastrous for me anyway, because I don't get a chance to get them back if I'm playing this for 1-1. Okay, so we are going to have a way in here. So what we want to do is get some players into places where we can hurt him. So we could go with the Mighty Blow Tomb Guardian, or we could go... I prefer to go with the Blitzer because of block, but I don't really think I have a choice in the matter. We can get upwards of 3 people on the ball, and we can make a few of them Tomb Guardians as well, if we get it right. I'll push you around there to try and stop yours going back that way. Also, going to do the same with you, because we want to box them in here. If we can. We're all going here. Ideal scenario, we have a line of 3 Tomb Guardians there. Let's see what we can do. Happy days. No armor breaks, but we're getting used to that by now. It's 2 GFIs to get you in there. That is risky to say the least. But we need risks right now, don't we? So we don't have a choice. We absolutely do not have a choice. Come on, Miley, do not let me down here. Well, I'm committed now. In we go. So where's he going to likely go? He wants to dodge out and possibly set up a cage in here somewhere. I'm trying to work out where to put the throw raw right now. Surely we're not going to see a pass play to this score and threat blitz raw. And I'm concerned about that, and I don't know whether I need to set up an intercept threat. The other issue being that he can easily clear this Tomb Guardian if I don't put the throw raw in this sort of region. So really I have to put the throw raw in this sort of region. Alright, we've asked a question. What we need is... well, what we need is some failed rolls from the Orcs somewhere along the line. Right, that is the only way we get back into this, if the Orcs start failing things. So yeah, that gives him, if he moves him there, that gives him his 2 dice on Miley. Although, to be, okay, we're going to blitz, and we're going to get a push. It doesn't actually do a lot for him, because he's still in the tackle zones of 2 Tomb Guardians. I mean, if he manages to throw the ball to that blitzer and catch it, he wins the game. Simple as that. We're at least asking questions of him. He needs a 3+ dodge. Fails it. Okay. So that's a reroll on. Makes it the second time. But the handoff would be risky. Oh no. No, he is going to try this. Well, if he makes it, that's game. Is he going to try it? No, he's not going to try it. So, we'll have a shot. One way or another, we will be able to have a shot here. We've got a wrestler right next to the ball. And we've got a spare blitzer. You can 1 dice him. So it's actually better to go with the wrestler. Because the both down would be no good to me. That is an extremely frustrating 1 dice pow. In fact, that's an obnoxious 1 dice pow. That is better. Still no armor break, but I think we are used to that by now. Right, so ideally I want to mark up the... Let's see how we want to do this. Tomb Guardian there. I need to mark up the Black Orc, but I don't want to use either my Throw Ra or my Blitz Ra to do it. So I want to use him. But there's also a Surf option there, which is really useful for me. Sometimes you just don't have a choice. That is good news, and we want to follow it. I'm amazed the troll didn't catch that, to be honest. Right, so if we can knock the troll down, my Throw Ra can claim this. And we can knock the troll down. So my Throw Ra... Oh, hang on, hang on. Hold the phone, it's an armor break. Okay, so... Throw Ra can get this. I could theoretically get it to that Blitz Ra. Theoretically. I could Surf, but I am actually just going to knock him down. Because I need the extra player. And we've broken another one. It's all turning around. Okay, next thing we'd like to clear is you, because that would give me the path to the Blitz Ra. We are actually 3 for 3. We are in business. Right, so we're going to try the Khemri magic. Okay, we've got a hold of that. What do we have in the locker here? Can we pass it? No, that's better. Oh, error. So now my reroll's gone. But you know what? We're doing this anyway. Always had faith in you, Ranbone Man. So where can't he reach? He can reach pretty much anywhere right now. Six. So with 1 GFI, I'm out of range of that blitzer. I don't know, if we go somewhere that way, I think we're okay. So currently you can reach with 2 GFIs, you can reach with 2 GFIs and a dodge. That was a much better turn. Much better turn. I've had to burn a bunch of rerolls to get here, but the question now is how many players I lose for the privilege. Realistically, we want him to burn another reroll from this, so then we're even Stevens. That is a push on the Tomb Guardian, which means he doesn't need the dodge anymore. Yeah, so it's 2 GFIs for a 1 dice on the ball. Oh no, that blocks that entirely. One dice knocked down there. That would have been a better hit. Because he had a 2 dice on the Blitz Ra. I don't actually know what the plan is here. Now, my question becomes, do I score this quick? That's probably enough turns to turn this over again. Ah, he's going for the throw raw. So his plan is to blitz through the throw raw. Removing that would be nice. Not for me, of course. He's okay. But he can't make the ball now. So if I want to win this, I got to just score next turn. And try and turn this over again. We're potentially down by 1. I don't... Oh, we re-rolled that into double skull. So we burned a re-roll as well. Oh, and got an injury. Right. Black Orc down. No Apo either. I think I might have Apo'd that based on my current dice. Okay, so... Because we are about to try to surf a loner, we're going to set this up in case we need to burn the last... Is it even worth risking burning the last reroll? Is it even worth it? I can have a go at him. That's 1 in 36. So 35 out of 36 times I'm fine there. For that mighty blow hit. Right. We'll just live with that. And we're going to score. I can't risk losing that last reroll if I want to turn this over for the win. I didn't actually, well, I certainly didn't expect to equalise that quickly. Getting rid of the Black Orc and my KO comes back, which means we're up in numbers. Wow, game on, folks. Entertaining one. I guess that goes to show you that even after a horrible first half like that, you can still, even with bloody Khemri, you can still turn it round if the dice suddenly go your way, so you don't give up. Yeah, don't worry, I'm stressed as well. So it's probably, well, it's likely enough it's going to finish 2-1 either way. Unless it bogs down again like last time. Perfect defense is really good as Khemri. Really good as Khemri. Because that allows me to just go mano to mano on the line here. He doesn't have any guard. And he's committed to other spots. Properly just commit the troops here. Now the reason we don't want to move these at all is because that would free up players to assist against the Tomb Guardian. So we give up these blocks to essentially take 4 of his players out of the game, barring the 3+. Is the theory here. We're also going to push you right out to the outside there. Really, really want to ramp up the pressure now. Perfect defense is so good as Khemri if you keep the... well, and just put your Tomb Guardians in exactly the right spot. So he gets his blocks on these 3, and if they can somehow survive... Oh, he has to re-roll it. Oh. Wow. Game on. And that is a dead Black Orc. Wait, dead skeleton. Wait, alive skeleton. Black Orc's fine. What was that, Blood Bowl? This game has turned on nothing. I can get a man on the ball here if I can move him. Strength falls down, and that lets me mark up another orc. So... Ah, there's my gap. There's the gap. So how do we get through there? We don't have the Tomb Guardian over here. And put you there. If I can get through here, then this is my gap to flood the Thrower through. Ah, it's not. No, the Troll's there. I tell a lie. So you are going downfield, but you are not able to risk GFIs because I still need that reroll. If I can get through this loner, we're in a really good spot. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, we're through them all right. The armor breaks are suddenly pouring in. That's good enough because it allows me to tie up even more orcs. And that is good enough because it still allows me to tie up even more orcs. So he's got 1 dice options. Well, he doesn't have 1 dice option. He's only got a 1 dice here. Oh, how's your nerves? My regen has actually been on point with the couple so far, but I did lose a skeleton, so it's 10 versus 10. What we're denying right now is passes for the thrower, who has the ball, but I'm pretty sure he's going to struggle to get safe. Orc magic needed. That frees up the troll. Yeah, good position with the troll. Still hasn't really stupided, by the way. But I am almost certainly going to be able to maneuver a Blitzerar for a shot. We can certainly mark up with the skeleton. We might be able to bring the thrower around. That is a POW on a good player that you never like to see. Clench your teeth. He's alright. So he almost needs a GFI to mark the skeleton right now. And then it becomes whether I can extract the Blitzrars from this little mess. He kind of needs a 3+ dodge, but if that fails, we are in business. Okay, that is a knockdown. But what that actually has done is made it much easier for me to free up the Blitzers, or even just pile a Tomb Guardian in there on one GFI. No armor break is useful as well. Can't argue with that. Alright, so I need the ball down this turn, or I'm going to start losing position. You there. Him being strength 4 is a right pain. It is a right pain right now. I think I'm just going to plow it in with the Tomb Guardian. Lovely. We're in business. Oh, we're in business. Oh, we're very much in business. Apode, he's okay. Because he was about a level as well. Raining powers right now. That is a 6+ pickup by anyone's standards. That's actually worth a dodge on the loner. Because it made no difference to the block because of the guard troll there. And this is a much better spot now. Tense. Tense, tense, tense. Still have that all-important reroll. Just a stun. But it's a player out of action for now. There's a big hit on Tala Swift. We need that thing alive next week because it's got tackle, and I've got Wood Elves next week. So it's either a 4+ or a 3+, 2+. For his 2 dice there. Getting rid of the throwers, of course, super good because that sure hand's gone and he's out of rerolls. And I've got 4 players caging the ball. That 3+ dodge is good. That's going to let him try on the skeleton from there. And he gets a push, skull only. Does block his avenue though. The blitz through from here. That'll let him out. Another stun. Trying the 6+ pickup. I've seen stranger things work. But that, I don't think that would be a good idea. Oh, such a useful one dice knockdown. Such a useful one. Oh, it's really stupided. Incredible. You know what? I'm going to take the both down there. Why? Because it frees up a Tomb Guardian. It lets me reposition him so he's up the field. And it lets me bring a Tomb Guardian to play over here, where he's more useful. Right, here's what I want to try to do. That knockdown is really, really handy. But we need to stay put. Because the theory here is you blitz him off. And then we want to step back into here. Ah, no! Good enough. Right, and the reason we step back into there is because it might, if I get a knockdown here, let me free up the ball. Okay. Lets me remove a tackle zone from the ball at least. So now, do I just try the 5+? Okay, it's still not bad for me. No rerolls each now. But we got him boxed in. There's a 3+ into a 4+ pickup. What a game. I think he's probably playing for the draw now. There's a pout. That reroll just means it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to get the throw raw at the scoring position. Troll's turned over. Can I even do this? So many orcs around in my throw rock. Who's going to need a 4+ regardless, I think. Yeah, you and me both, mate. I am sweating as well. I can't find a good chain push. Oh, wait. Maybe I can. There. I found the play. It's a 1 dice. I can make it a 2. Blitz, 2, 3, 4. Push good enough here. Oof, dear me. Stay. 2, 3, 4. So it's 2 dice, push, push. It's actually the perfect result. Do not let me down, Thrower. Oh, we're in business. We are properly in business now. How far can you reach? There. Incredibly, we might have this. I'm not going to throw a block there, because if I turn over, I might be in trouble. Magic dice needed from him now. What would happen? So, 4, 5. He's got a 1 dice on him. To go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need to make another dodge. It's a big ask. It's a big ask. I am properly sweating here. It's a very good question. I think his best play is the 1 dice on him. Wild is the word. Jesus. It's a 1 dice on him, and then it's this blitzer. Has to probably cut a corner. One dice is good. So now it's this blitzer who has to cut a corner and make 2 GFIs for a 1 dice on the ball. So it's a 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus. Or he might just opt for the mark rather than the blitz. He's just going to opt for the mark. If he falls down, which he doesn't. So now I need a knockdown. I need 1 GFI to blitz. Really, he needs to dodge out and mark this Tomb Guardian, which leaves me a 4 plus to win the game. God damn, this is tense. He could dodge and make 2 more GFIs there for another assist, in which case I have to just 4 plus it. Well, them's the crate. I mean, he'd 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could double 3 plus dodge for another go. He does still have this blitzer in this with the same movement option. That is the magic way to go. Man, I am so nervous on this. It's there, and that gives him his 2 dice. Oh no. No! Oh, to push! Oh, God. Well, I can't stop this now. There's nothing I can do to get that orc out the way. It's a 4+ to win. There is absolutely nothing I can do to move that orc out the way. That's a 1-dice skull. And that gives me 2 SPP on Miley Osiris. And that black orc is agi-busted. Jesus. Technically, the loner could make 2 GFIs for a 2-dice. You can't get there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I genuinely feel like all of these odds, like I have to make a block with the loner here. And that, is that worse than just throwing the 4+? Right, let's work this out. So it's then 2 GFIs from the Blitzerer for a 2-dice. No, it's the 4+. Oh, we've won! Oh, man! In Hotel California tap. I cannot believe it. Wow, you talk about a swing in emotions. I was done after that first half. Really, really well played to OrganizedCrisis. That was second half. That, I mean, obviously it's rough for him because he's just lost essentially 2 touchdowns to Khemri in the second half from some silly, silly dice. But Jesus, that second half just turned around something rotten. 3's fine. Lets me buy a skeleton. And more SPP for the dirty player, which I don't really want. We got a decent haul in the end. That troll was so well behaved until the very end. But another bit for the 4 for the Tomb Guardians there to set 7, 2 for Miley Osiris, and then that that Blitzerer, sorry, is only 1 touchdown away from a level and 1 touchdown away for the Thrower as well. Insane game. Absolutely crazy. So we are somehow 2 wins out of 2 now. Joint top with the Dark Elves of Yasind and Kedji's Necro team. We have Pyro's Wood Elves to come next. They've taken on Andorson, who I wrecked last week, and I need Andorson to do me a favour and wreck the Wood Elves next time around. Back to square one on my next opponents. They got a strength 7 tree, amongst other things. So, man, I'm going to wrap that up and go and catch my breath, I think, from all of that. I will catch you all next time. Thank you very much for watching.